sounds pretty out of tune, doesn't it? I'm going to use this guitar in my analogy to help to describe a new event that I'm really passionate about, and it's called Breathe into Sound, which is basically taking the elements of breath work and sound healing and merging them into one experience. And what brought this about was my love of breath work and my friend Rhonda's love of sound. So for me, breath work is a way of taking some stuck energy, some stuck emotions, and allowing them to move themselves out through your system. If you can imagine that when you're going through something perhaps in your childhood or throughout your life even, that is a little bit more intense to handle. You know, we're a system, and our system can only handle so much intensity at once. Some of that energy needs to kind of be displaced. Maybe it can't be moved through the system quite effectively in that moment. And unfortunately, sometimes that can get stuck. I like to call it the subconscious. So if you could imagine that there was information going on from that a traumatic instance, perhaps that we can't quite comprehend from the level of awareness that we're at, or perhaps the just the knowledge that we withhold at that time. And there are processes that take us back through those areas to help relieve those pain, and I've tried a lot of different types, and they are effective, but sometimes they're lengthy, or they can even bring up a lot of intensity with them, and that can be a bit uncomfortable. And for me, breathwork is a way, kind of like a cheat system, to move that energy out with actually not having to go back into that situation and relive it. And because in that process, you're actually just releasing very quickly that it doesn't, it can just, you don't even, I can't even describe it. So that aspect I'm still working on, because I think it's just the beauty of it is that there's something left that you have to experience for yourself. So if you could then in that moment, after you release that energy, imagine, it's stuck energy. This is why the guitar is going to help me here. Imagine that your string, when you receive that energy, gets wound up really, really tight, and it changes the sound, and it gets more friction as things hit it, and eventually it would get to the point, and I don't know if I can do that with this, but it would break the string. And so imagine then that we are releasing the pressure on the string with the breath work, and in that instance that we've made that space, we're then realigning all the sounds and vibrations in the body, because then all the string has been released. Because the sound element really is imagining that it's realigning the vibrations in our body, because it's been scientifically proven that everything is vibrating, and that everything is vibration. So when things get, like these strings, get into the proper alignment and they vibrate properly, they would sound harmonious. And that's what it would feel like to us when we're vibrating correctly, and when things are in alignment for us, we're going to feel really good. So as you can imagine, then perhaps with this process, it's why me and Rhonda are really think this is something we want to get out there for people to experience. Definitely try either one of these elements if you can on their own. Try to figure a way to do them by yourself if you can't get to an event that we're putting on. Or perhaps you live somewhere that you could try to create something like this with someone you know. I really like to help inspire people with what efforts I do. So it's, really motivating to help others to build upon the things that I'm learning. So definitely anything that I'm sharing, if you feel inspired, run with it. So with that, I would like to just offer the opportunity for anybody who's interested in the local area to come check us out. We have a monthly gathering for now, and as the numbers increase and the spaces increase, we'll see if we have opportunity to have them more often. And we have a little group that you can follow as well to help stay informed on these events, learn more about them if you're still questioning or have anything that you want to look into further about this. And yeah, I'm just really excited to keep the energy moving on this after seeing our vision come into fruition, and then witnessing the magic that unfolded because I still even haven't spoken to that yet, because I'm going to make another video soon and speak about the experience that I had the first night doing the breath work for the people that that showed up that night, and the feedback was phenomenal. So thank you for the motivation to keep this going, and for those of you who did really like it, we heard your call, and we also, you know, you said you wanted to have it all the time. We're going to have it every month, and you can get a package available too if you want to put that into your life. You know, it's nice to have things that we can look forward to, keep us on par with taking care of this being, this vessel, this computer, all the little names that I give it, because really it's just a way of dancing with language and imagery to help connect with people that I really feel inspired to try to help and inspire myself in the process, because this is a dance, you know? And hey, hope to see you there.